Yo, Lakem. What's up, Kevin? What's up, Big Ross Performance? Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, fuck. Oh. Where's your wrench? Oh, I probably took it away. I've been cleaning up the blue wrenches a little bit. Oh, what the shit? Oh. Fuck. My lighter's gone. What's up, man? Yo. Yeah, Savage. Have I been busy making the big bucks? I don't know about that. I've been busy watching, you know, writing checks. I can tell you that, you know. I mean, we're making better money, yeah, with more trucks. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely, we're pointed in the right direction, you know. We're just fucking trying to get over here. But they canceled us tonight because of rain. And then I went outside like, what? Huh? Who? What? But anyway, then 20 minutes later, they called and asked me for 2 trucks to go to another job. So I sent the employees. You know, they deserve a full week. Really not. I don't need one. And tonight was my last night anyway, so fuck it. Yes, Snap on Freakazoid. I did watch Coon's live stream on Sunday. Whew. You know what you needed for that? Was some bullshit waiters. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bullshit got so deep, okay, in that live stream that I was choking on shit in Cincinnati. That's how much, that's a level of, that was a level of bullshit. It was, yeah, he was very nervous. Well, that is very true. If you do drive through Cincinnati, by the time you get to Dayton, you are going to need new shocks and probably some rims. You know, because our roads they're fucked. They're fucking fucked. I-71 is fucked. That's what we're paving now. But, you know, we haven't got to the rough section yet. Oh, it was Con Trucking. You know what I'm saying? Con Trucking was on there. Yeah, Ryan, I'm going to eventually get another side of it. Just, you know, right now I'm going to tell you, my priority list is about 800 deep. And, you know, that's pretty low on the the priority list right now. There's a lot of shit going on. Yeah, I know he never mentioned anything about that. I know. You know, he don't want to talk about that. He don't want to bring that up. You know, because again, what it does is it fucks up your timeline when you said that you own a trucking company for a multitude of years or long period of time. Well, you know, not really, because you were a cop for a long period of time, you know. Yeah, I could use one mechanic. Actually, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a salary-based position. I'm looking for a dispatcher slash lube tech off, drives, you know, gets to the job that they're going to. A guy to dispatch trucks, like I will send you the dispatch. Okay, I'm looking for a go-between, if you get what I'm saying. So I am in a different area, you know, is what I'm looking for. Well, Robert, by Christmas of 2019, the socket trays should be done. Uh, Again, priorities, getting the business stuff right from the beginning was it had to take over. There is a lot of stuff that I am doing. Uh, you know, my day, okay, I juggle two phones, and sometimes they are hot. You know, you know what I'm saying. Like they'll be both ringing at the same time. I mean, it's out of control. So we got to try to eliminate that so I can focus on things that I want to do. Oh, you want to see that crimping tool? We will be getting new JST shirts back in once I order everything for all the employees and all that stuff. And then I'll have some to sell. But right now we are completely out. Just gone. They've been gone. Those things went like wildfire, you know. Oh, I don't need to do a live stream in a rocking chair. I'm not nervous. I have really nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying? Mm, that happened last night. Yeah, hold on here. Kevin, I'll show you these crimpers. They're right here. They're from Ideal, but I will grab the Snap-on catalog and I'll get you guys a part number. I got these from Amazon. Don't buy them from Amazon. You can actually get them cheaper from, uh, you know, you can get them cheaper from Snap-on. Let me get that. We have been stopped one time in the new truck. The first load that it got pulled over. It was hauling grindings. Uh, yeah, thanks, George. It was hauling grindings the first day. We got pulled over because we didn't have the license plate on the back of the truck. Well, I just picked it up on Friday, and it was Monday morning, 7:35. He already got whacked. So the guy came up. He's like, "This is a brand new truck." And then they tried to tell me some bullshit that you can't run the truck with a temporary tag, which is bullshit. It's not in Kentucky. It's not in Indiana. You know, fuck that. So they wrote us an overweight ticket for, I think it was like 3,000 pounds we were over, which is fucking nothing. You know, I paid it and we went down the road. But I haven't been DOT inspected. They don't really mess with the asphalt haulers too much because they're liable for that load if they pull us over. Kind of like the cattle haulers type deal. Where is the Snap-on catalog? Here it is. Here, Evan Wallace, I'll get you that part number here. Actually, George is the one that showed me these. Way better. Absolutely the best crimping tool money can buy. Far none, hands done. You know, where is electrical stuff? Okay, that's. Yes, liability if the load gets hard. That is correct. They take over the responsibility of that when they pull us over. So if you want the badass crimping tool pliers from Snap-on here, the part number is PWC 34. It's a Blue Point one right here. You know, and that's that. Those are, I think, 89 bucks from Snap-on. Amazon, I paid $180 for these. You know, I took it in the butt, no Vaseline on that deal. But, you know, these are American made. They're by Ideal Industries. I'm sure if you wait on Amazon, you can catch these on a sale sometime. It'll be a little less. Yeah, you know, that temporary tag shit's for the birds. But we got it handled, no big deal. You know, the guy didn't walk around. You know, all the paperwork was correct in the truck. So they didn't really do, you know, write the ticket, let's go. They didn't fuck with us the rest of the day, though, I can tell you that. Yeah, Ben, that'll get you in trouble. You know, let me go back to some. Oh, let me go back to some of these comments here. Thank you, Ivan Moss. Okay, 5X shirts, we'll get that. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Jared, about juggling the two phones, trust me. Sometimes I get frustrated with it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, thanks, Felix. Ben, what did I do with my Coon trucking thing? I threw it in the trash. His channel really should be called Con Trucking, C-O-N, Con Trucking. That's what I'm calling it from now on, Con Trucking. You know, I may get some hats and shirts to sell just to, you know, I could probably get away with selling that, but Con Trucking, you know, be looking up, you know. Yeah, I think everybody did some research. Did I get my truck through Hunter Truck Sales? No. He has a picture, but if you look really close, it says Lease to Coon Trucking. It was not a legit company. If it was, it only lasted 6 months. And then in the crapper. Arius, what's my beef with Coon is that he lied to people. Okay, here's another thing. What he did is him and his butt buddy, well, his couple butt buddies, okay? Jason Chapman, Jay Young, and Coon started flapping off at the lips, okay, about shit that I was doing and taking little jabs at me, you know, talking about that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing and bib, 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 when those motherfuckers are all stupid. Yeah, the Jakes on the Western Star are fire. Oh, I really love, I'm going to tell you, I'm in love with the automatic trucks. You know, automatics, way to go. I'm going to tell you. You know, automatic life, dude. Boop. Put it in drive and go. It just gives you so much more time, you know. Yes, I will get a 389. It's not called a 389. It's called a 388 because I bought short hoods. So they call the short hoods 388s. You know, a 389 7 axle and 6 axle. Could you imagine the length on that thing? When you're trying to, you know, go through the fucking medians and, you know, turn and get it in the tight spots. It's, you know, really not all that great to have a big extended hood truck. Yeah. Hey, Cosmetic D. Yeah, I like how they said, you know, that they are, you know, that they feel violated. Like, what? What? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? It was quite funny. It was quite funny. Yeah, the trucks are looking good. You know, I'm gonna be sharing some news coming up on some stuff that's pretty exciting that's gonna happen in a little bit of time. But you know, there's some other exciting stuff coming on here. You know, because the people that contact me about this know that I'm, you know, legit and all this shit. You know, I'm a real person, and they would like me to help them do things in the future. So I was like, hell yeah, dude, sign me up. Yeah, he doesn't even own that stuff, man. Yeah, he didn't buy him yet. He's waiting on them YouTube checks. You know, got to pump out that content. You know, need them. Yes, the automatics are the shit. The automatics the Allisons cost a little bit more upfront, but man, no shifting gears, dude. It's fucking legit, man. I'm telling you, vocational, uh, awesome. I will tell you, you do have to keep, uh, you know, you do have to keep the brakes adjusted a little bit, but other than that, works perfect. Yes, Josh. Ed C. Enzo is doing great. You know, he's starting to walk now. He's taken more than just a couple steps. Like he'll walk all the way across the living room. He walked outside on the concrete because he doesn't like that it hurts his knees to crawl on the concrete. But he's doing awesome. Like I've said before, you know, I'm extremely humble having Enzo in my life. I mean, he's just all the time he has a shit-eating grin on his face. You know what I'm saying? Like just a shit-eating grin, and it's kind of exciting. Yes, Gaston. I know why H&H moved from Coon's place to where he's living now. Yes, I know why. No, Coon did not kick him to the curb. TJ left on his own after he found out the bullshit was getting too deep for him. Yeah, Dan Palmer. If I could tell Allison Transmission anything, they need to make him an 8-speed. Uh, if they make him an 8-speed, they need to put a gear in between third and fourth and fifth and sixth. If they made it an 8-speed, that Allison would be. You couldn't keep them motherfuckers on the shelf. That's all I'm saying. It's just that they shift so quick. You can change the programming to get it to not shift as fast, but they really need to be an 8-speed. That's the biggest thing that I would tell them. You know, just from driving it the short period of time I did, you need an 8-speed. But if you could make it an 8-speed, it would be fucking awesome. Yeah, I know I should have used slow-mo, but we're already into that shit. Fuck it, you know. What's up, Yakin? No, I have not bought a scanner for my Pete yet. Like I said, I'm gonna buy a computer type thing. I'm just waiting. You know, it'll be all good. Yes, Gaston, it does suck that TJ have to move. I don't think he's gonna be moving anytime soon from where he's at now. I think he's gonna be there for a little bit. Would I consider an intro theme on my channel? I never had, you know what I'm saying? I never had I never wanted to keep the same theme, you know what I'm saying? So I've never thought about that. I like mixing the music up. I actually put the music in there to what type of mood I'm in that day, if you haven't figured that out. Kevin Wallace, why did Bobby back off of YouTube? I'm going to ask you a question. Why do you think? It's very obvious why Bobby left YouTube. There's a couple factors, but, you know, one is the shit that you just found out last week. Yeah, I changed stuff too fast. Yeah. Oh, Evans, I'm going to tell you, the Ryobi shop sweeping floor thing, the shit. Throw the dustpans and the fucking brooms away. Once it comes out, yes, I'll get about that. Yeah, he did send Coon stuff. He feels, I mean, I can't speak for Bobby, but, you know, Bobby's pretty upset. Where did I get my CDL? 2007. Yeah, fly to America, get the sweeper thing. Telling you, it's awesome. You know, why do you think I was on the waiting list? I wanted to try it. I didn't think it would work as good as, you know, you know what I'm saying, for a while. It worked on, it'll pick up metal chips. It does. Fucking awesome. Yeah. Oh yeah, Gaston. Yeah, he was did you see how red his face got the more he kept talking about it? Like, dude, you know, we don't know what the fuck's going on. You know, you would think he'd be a cop, you know, we could read body language, you know, pretty even. Yes, I got emails. I think you can sweep the kitchen with the sweeper. It has, you could go to rough surface to really smooth surface. Thank you, company owner. Hey, Racer NX. It's not hard to really picture him as a cop, you know. Just think, most cops are kind of weaselly, you know. Really isn't that hard. What's really hard is, you know, thinking about him being a truck driver. You know, that's the interesting thing. You know, could you imagine him showing up at the truck stop? Boy, I just drove 4,000 miles in 2 hours. You know, you should have seen me. You know, I'm running blocker. You know, acting like a super trucker. You know what I'm saying? Wearing square-toed boots. You know these fucking guys. You've seen them in the truck shop, you know. You know, talking all this shit, you know what I'm saying? I told the shipper, kiss my ass, load my fucking truck, I gotta go. You know, I get paid by the mile. All that shit's for birds. Yeah, you know, that's how I lost my green lighter. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. Thank you, Jacob. I'm glad that you love me. I mean, you got to put no homo on that next time, because it's okay to say you love a man if you say, you know, no homo. You know what I'm saying? You gotta add that in the comment there, Jacob. Just giving you a forewarning for next time. You know. No, I like a green lighter. I think I left it in my truck. Yeah, no homo. You have to yell no homo. No, I had to go to a driving school because I didn't know anybody that had a truck. So I had my temp since like '05, and I was driving, you know, across fucking country with another dude in the truck on my temps. You know what I'm saying? So I knew how to drive. I mean, I could park the thing in the drag racing shit. You know, I could do all the movability stuff, get it out of tight spots. The only reason I did is because I didn't have a place to, you know, like I didn't live in South Carolina, and I'm not getting a South Carolina driver's license to take your CDL. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. You know? I've used the toothless ratchet, but I just use it for tapping stuff. Thank you. Yeah, no homo. Thank you. That's what you got. Is what's going on, Everyday Fleet Tech? Thank you, Joe. Your nephew, Mason says hello. How you doing? Lakin, stop digging for information. MD Lee did not make that video. Or actually, yeah, MD Lee did make the video, Lakem. Yeah, MD Lee made the video. He would like all the credit for it. Bobby, when he went to the shop, that's when he found out, Kevin, of all the all the bullshit. No, I haven't bought any more Nipro stuff yet. You know, I've been worried about like shop stuff and getting tools for the truck stuff. That's what I got going on. Well, I didn't knock South Carolina, you know. I think that's where Myrtle Beach is. I've been there a couple times. That's nice. Hey, Mike Swindell. All right, Lake, I'm glad you got your information. You know, run back over there, get on the bat phone. Let them know, bud. Thank you, Don. Jared, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that your 3-year-old cusses, but you know, it's all right. Let's see here. The only one that I did that I made a video is Hall and Salt. Yeah, I know Lakem. Yeah, yeah, Kevin, I got it. Uh, I've made a salt video. Most of the time, asphalt, I drive night. And, you know, I can't bring like a full camera crew, lighting, and all this shit to shoot videos. And we're on a tonnage haul at night, so it's about turn and burn. You know, I mean, I dump it in the paver just as fast as I can raise the bed. We ain't fucking around. If I'm there more than 2 minutes, dump it in the transfer buggy, we got a fuck problem. The guys have used the vacuum. They like that thing. It's easy to, you know, vacuum out the trucks and stuff. They like that. Yeah, yeah, I could hire Kuhn to be my thing. Evan, do I think Enzo will cuss? Yes. Yes, I do. I have no, you know, I have no, you know, I already know what's going to happen. You know, all I'm saying is that, like I've told my wife since Enzo's been born or since she's, you know, wanted to have a baby, I said, now listen, okay, you're going to be in some parent teacher conferences a lot. Okay, and it's going to be about this. Well, you know, Enzo has some issues. Like he told us to go fuck ourselves, and what do you think about that? And then you're going to have to explain to him, you know, well, if you know, just bring in my records with the fork truck and say, this is who his dad is, you know, what kind of deal could we make out? You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to happen. So I have no, you know, like it really doesn't matter to me, you know, what, you know, as long as he doesn't go to jail and do drugs and stuff like that, I'm perfectly okay if he cusses and tells people that they're stupid. If people do stupid stuff, even if it's a teacher or a principal, if they do stupid stuff to you and you don't tell them about it, who's really stupid? You or them? That's the way that I look at it. Kyle Cooter, I've been doing pretty good. Stuck wheel hub. Yes, I've had that problem. Me and George had that problem. And what you do is just get a 2x4 and a hammer and beat the back of the wheel hub off. 9 times out of 10, the bearing race or where it sits on that fucking thing is really tight. It's going to pull the seal out. It's a project. You're going to be swinging a 10-pound sludge. Either that or you can buy a Tiger Tool hub puller. They make a really nice one that'll pull those hubs off that are fucking... You got to have a 3/4 air impact and it'll pull it off there. But it'll be bound up tighter than fuck. Hey, Kyle, thank you for saying that I act cool, but I'm not. But yeah, put the axle in backwards and use a 2x4. That's what me and George did. Put the axle in the tube, you know, and just fucking, you just move up and down and then beat on it. It'll come off there, but it'll be a motherfucker. And then just remember, you got one time to get it on there. Charlie Jones, I'm not really much into the roll-off business. I don't know much about it. I don't think I would get into that. Let's see. Yeah, Jared, your wife thinks it's hilarious. Alrighty. Yes, I buy Mountain Dew by the 24 pack from Sam's. 15 bucks. Yes, okay, JB. I have had problems with asphalt not coming out of aluminum beds. I hate aluminum beds. Steel beds are a lot better. No, I get the bottles, 24-ounce bottles. I don't like cans too much because you can't reseal them. So the aluminum beds, they cool down too quick, okay? And the asphalt will get all stuck in there. There's fucking nothing you can do, okay? And then some guys will say, well, the aluminum looks better. Well, okay, you can either look good or fucking chisel asphalt out every day. It doesn't matter to me. But I like the steel bodies. They're versatile, okay? You can do more than one thing. You can haul gravel, dirt, asphalt, you know, small concrete, a lot of different things than, you know, than aluminum beds. Aluminum beds are kind of finicky. And listen, if you're hauling asphalt, okay, aluminum bed with an asphalt liner in it weighs 250 pounds more than a steel bed. Okay, most aluminum beds are 5,900 pounds. The liner in a 21-foot bed weighs 1,250 pounds. Okay, my steel bodies mounted on the truck weigh 6875 on the truck. That's the difference in the truck weight and what it is. So it's lighter in the long run. You know, this shit, fuck all that noise. Fuck aluminum beds. Don't need them, don't want them. The only thing they're good for is hauling gravel. Okay, that's it. Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, Dow's live stream was pretty interesting. You know, I mean, those people were being idiots over there. Again, like I just said, if people are being stupid and you don't say anything, who's the stupid one? Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. No, it does not contain, I've never done any drugs in my entire life. Okay? I used to drink all the alcohol you could put in front of me. You know, and I've done some stupid shit on drinking, but I've never put any type of drug in my body whatsoever. You know, I've never done it. What's asphalt? That's what you drive on the road. Am I for gun control? No, not really. I mean, I think people have the right to have a gun. You know, guns don't kill people. People with guns that don't know how to use them properly, you know, kill people. Theoretically, you know. Alcohol is a drug. It is a drug, but it is legal. Okay. What's up, Michael Jones? I would love to run for president. You know, I think Junkie for president would be fucking great. You know, it would be awesome. Do I shoot Junkie? What do you mean, do I shoot? No, you know, I've only been to the gun range a couple times, and that was with my friend's bachelorette party or bachelor party. That's where we went. Uh, it was okay, you know. No, I'm not gonna branch out into hauling gravel. Or I haul gravel every once in a while, but I'm not gonna make it a full-time living. I do, haul dirt from occasion, but I'm not gonna make it an everyday thing. Nope, I don't own any tractors. Okay, you're gonna go stop. Yeah, I've hauled limestone. You still limestone. There's not much money in that either. You know, gravel hauls. You know, they beat the rate down so much. Why is there more money than in asphalt? Not a lot of people know how to do it, and not a lot of people know how to do it well. Uh, Asphalt foremans uh, are a finicky fucking bunch. Okay, and you get one opportunity to come out there and dump in the paver without fucking around and doing some dumb shit, or they will just get rid of you, and that'll be the end of your asphalt hauling career. It's kind of like I don't know, here in Cincinnati, it's pretty brutal. There's only certain guys that kind of haul for the asphalt companies, and you know that's pretty much it. What did I do with my older trucks? The Sterling I sold. A guy out of Columbus bought it. People have actually called and said, "Hey," or I've got two Facebook messages said, "Hey, saw your truck up here in Columbus, your old truck. The Western Star I will sell once the new trucks come in." What's the most money I've made in one load? I think it was like $800. You know, but it took 4 hours. It was a load of asphalt. We went like 150 fucking miles. It was pretty brutal. I have not fucked a porn star, no. But I mean, I'm sure you know. No, I've never fucked a porn star. I fucked like some model type chicks, like some of the track models. You know what I'm talking about? When do I want to retire? To be honest with you, next week. Uh, Probably if Enzo says that he wants nothing to do with the business when he gets about 20, then I will figure out what I'm going to do. And, but I would like to say 50, 55, somewhere in there. I'd like to call it quits. Maybe another 20 years. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. Everyday fleet tech, I think it's jealousy. A lot of people are jealous about other people's success. Uh, and just remember this, okay? When you take away people's personal ATM machine, or like I like to call it, their YouTube channel, some people treat their YouTube channel as a personal ATM machine. They usually get pretty pissed off. I deal with the asphalt contractors directly. I do not broker through anybody. The three companies that I work for hauling asphalt, I am a direct hire. And, I would say I'm in the top 5 or 6 on the call list. I usually work pretty early. Like right now, we got canceled on the job that I was on tonight, or the 71 job got canceled. And 20 minutes after it got canceled, I get a phone call like, "Hey, Send your trucks over here. Okay. It happens all the time, It's just, it takes a little bit of time to get to do that stuff. Boxcar Garage, really building up subs is really not that difficult. Release content. Release content on a schedule. When I was pumping out 3 to 4 videos a week, I was getting 2,000 subs, 2,000, 2,200, or, subs a month. The channel was going pretty fucking fast. It has now slowed down because I'm not releasing content and YouTube is not putting my channel in front as many as people. So it's just it's just a thing. Bob, I've never bought subs and you know that. Yeah, I would like to retire at 55. I didn't say that was going to happen. I'd like to try. Yes, Ben, I've thought about getting into some heavy haul stuff. No, the Snap-on Pro Link, all my trucks have Cummins, and this came right out of the Snap-on man's mouth, Jason. He said the Cummins Pro Link stuff is not very good. I want to go with factory software. Yeah, mobile homes. Yeah, no, I don't live in a mobile home. Is there tools you wish you that I no, I'm talking about heavy hauling stuff, like moving equipment around, like state to state and stuff like that. I've been to Canada a couple times just for drag races. That's the only time I've been to Canada. Is Kuhn Trucking hiring? Yeah, but you're not going to get anywhere. You're going to send in an application to work for Kuhn Trucking, and you're never going to hear anything back. Because, it's fucking, it's not a real business. Yeah, I could move double wise with Kuhn's. Oh, no, my family does not have any jealousy towards me. They're actually, my family's proud of me what I bought, Yeah, single wides, double wides, 1,900 square foot, one bathroom. And they like to go out and say that my mom owns my business and all this shit. Wrong. But Kuhn's mom owns his trailer. Bet you guys would like to know that little tidbit of information. He's got his credit, or he's got so many bankruptcies, or really the bankruptcies and liens against him. His mom had to buy it. Interesting. Yeah, insight is what I'm going to get. You know what I'm saying? Hey, there you go. Everybody's got to have goals, man. Yeah, Nate, I'm dropping some truth bombs. Like I told you guys Saturday, okay? For the people that was here, I am not going to be fucking pushed around no more. I am done with the bullshit. If somebody starts talking bullshit, I'm going to call you out. I'm fucking done with it. I am done. I had enough. I've had enough where I've held my mouth for almost 7-8 months, and I'm not doing it anymore. So if you guys want to unsubscribe from me because you don't want to hear, when I tell somebody to go fuck themselves, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just saying I'm done. I had enough. I'm pissed off. That's it's as real as I can get. No, it's been 7, 8 long months that this shit has been eating me up. You know, eating me up. Oh, I don't know the score of the Cav game. It would be funny if Clay showed up right now in the chat, but he's not. The Snap-on Blue, I've never seen that. What is the Snap-on Blue? The Texas Pro, I don't know anything about that. To be honest with you, I saw it at the truck show. It was kind of copied Chinese software. It was like their own software. I wasn't too, I wasn't too into that. The best U-joint puller is the Tiger Tool U-joint puller. The best one in the world. It's made in Canada. Fucking things work straight. Doug, what did Kuhn do? Dude, what are you talking about? He lied to all you guys. Like, how could you would you let somebody come into your house and lie to your face? Then why would you let them do it over the internet? Why? Yeah, Tiger tools are a must-have for Driveline. The best shit you can buy. Doug, why would fucking you do that? So why would you let it do, you know what I'm saying? Why would you do it? Rich V, like I said in the thing, MD Lee's not the one doing the videos, but if you believe that he's doing the videos, Rich V, then he's doing the videos. He would like the credit for the videos, actually. Yeah, everyday Fleet Tech. You can't be going around bullying people. I've never heard of J Pro, Kevin. I don't know what that is. How do you get tires off a semi with no air compressor? Either big dick banana hammock or super big dick banana hammock. You know what I'm saying? It would be, you can use electric stuff. It'll come off. Yeah, close to Edgewater. You are correct. What's my toolbox worth? Probably, it's well over 100 grand I have in it. Yes, I've seen the 1-inch version. It comes out in September. I can't wait for that. Can't wait. I'm going to get one. If they make one, okay, with a 6-inch anvil on it, it's going to be lights out, boys. Lights out. The only thing you're going to need a compressor for is to blow the tire up. Man, we got a lot of trolls in here tonight, man. No, I don't have a race car, but I've been to Killcare. Why I bought so many Snap-on sockets is to have every size. What happened to Cooney's a fake? They should come out with a fireproof toolbox. That would be great. Thank you, Tim Riley, that I showed up in your feed. You've never seen me. Awesome. Yeah, it's probably the guru editing lube tech. That's funny. I like the industrial finish over the chrome. You know what I'm saying? But what was I gonna say? Shit, the grease. Somebody asked about grease earlier. The grease that I'm looking into, I have two formulas. I like the I like the Schaefer's grease. There's 221, and then I'm gonna try this newer grease that is a 238 compound. Well, it has more tackifiers in it, so it wants to stay in there a little bit better under heat and mileability. I'm gonna try that, and then I will tell you which one I recommend for which situation, because you really need two greases and all that type of stuff. Yeah, that is true. Most people that are into professional drag racing are billionaires, and instead of playing golf and stuff like that, they drag race. Yoga Doug, no. Okay, so what happened with the Coon thing? Why he got fired as a truck, as a cop? I'm gonna explain this to you. So if you read it, what happened was is they pull the guy over in the DUI safety checkpoint. They can call it what they want. That's what it is. But the guy ran into somebody's house. They went in there, okay, and got the guy. Well, the guy happened to break into a deputy sheriff, so a county cop's house, okay? So Coon and his butt buddy take him back to the station, right? And they call the county guy, right? So, the county guy shows up, okay, goes in the bathroom or takes the guy, somewhere into the bathroom and gives him a little southern justice, okay? That means maybe they had a little stick time, whatever, okay? The guy gets thrown back into the fucking jail. Now you got to know Boonville, I'm going to guess small town, not a lot of cells, okay? This guy makes a complaint that, hey, these two fuckheads called their buddy. He beat the fuck out of me in the fucking thing, okay? And always remember this, the cover up is worse than the actual crime. So you would think that Coon would learn from his first firing that when you get caught lying, the cover up is worse than the crime. Okay? So this guy, I'm going to assume that this guy was an African American, okay? I'm just going to guess. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to assume, and, they had an investigation and they were both fired immediately, and the deputy was fired, okay? And then this guy, personally sued both of them for being liars and, all that type of stuff. So that's where, one of his first, liens and lawsuits came from, is from that type of shit. But just remember, if you ever get caught lying on anything, the cover up is worse than the crime. And then there's actually some other stuff out there that if you dig deep enough, you'll find that there was another forum that talked about Clay Coon personally, about him harassing people, African Americans in his community. You know what I'm saying? And then the one guy said, well, I've never had a problem with him, but I'm white. And the other guy said, yeah, that's it. Yeah, there you go. So, public information is, you can't make that shit up. Well, anyway, all right. No, I'm not going to make the thing into that type of stuff. Let's see here. Okay, so I think we pretty much handled that situation. You know what I'm saying? No, other people in the shop are not allowed to use my tools. How long is this going? What has it been, an hour? I might go a little. What time is it? 9:06. I probably won't go past 9:30 probably. Nope, I'm not hiring drivers yet. I still got when the new trucks come in, when the more new trucks come in, then yes, we'll get some more drivers, but right now, no. Kevin, how all this came about, okay, is somebody was tipped off. And then, I'm not going to say who tipped off who, but somebody was tipped off that it might not be all cracked up to its B. I was contacted later just to get some DOT information and, all that type of stuff. But, once it came out and the documents were shared, it's pretty much, common knowledge. Hey, what's up, Marco? What's going on? How did I go about hiring new drivers? Well, I put an ad in Indeed, in Craigslist, and that worked out okay. But now I seem to be getting drivers by word of mouth. That, hey, I went over there and Justin is a pretty cool dude and all that stuff. It's word of mouth is helping and all that stuff. No, I am not. No PACCAR stuff. No PACCAR stuff. All Cummins. Thank you, Everyday Fleet Tech, that you are done with Jay Young. A lot of people should be done with Jay Young. If a guy tried to apply here with DUIs, I can tell you right now, I couldn't insure you. Couldn't do it. My insurance is fucked as it is. I mean, it's fucking, all that shit. No, I haven't really sold any of the new stickers. I still have some, but I haven't sold any. I haven't really planned on selling stickers or anything like that. Rich V, how did Kuhn go from a cop to a truck tech? I have my suspicions. Again, it's just my opinion, but, I don't think that it's really relevant. I mean, I have an idea how it happened, but, again, it's just my opinion. I have a theory, but I haven't been able to confirm that theory with any build of, so I kind of don't want to say. No. If somebody applied with DUIs here, I would not pretend to sell my company and say that no, I would tell the dude, hey dude, I can't hire you. I asked that question in the interview. Yeah, Yoda Doug, you might be right. Yeah. I think he might be new to the business, I mean, he's bought feeler blades. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get a snap-on screwdriver set and some feeler blades from Cornwell, you were on your way to running your first overhead. Real nice. Yeah, Racer Nick, but usually they get fired for doing corrupt shit. Yeah, 1/4-inch socket set. Big trucks, you don't use 1/4-inch socket set. You know what you use? 1/2 inch and 3/4. I see none of that. And if you own a dump truck or a big semi truck and you don't have any 3/4 sockets, not a one, okay? Something don't add up. Yeah. That's funny, Yoda Doug. How are you going to stop drivers from beating the new trucks? You just have to, you know, you know, the other guys, you know, the guys that have been here long enough will yell at the other drivers. You know what I'm saying? Yes, my drivers get like a semi background check. I don't go too deep. Yeah, really, Jane Thomas, when one of them tears shit up, you fire him, and that pretty much sets the precedent on the, you know, on the don't fuck with my shit. Yo, what's up, Leak? What's up, Lewis? Yeah, couple of wheelbarrows. How do I justify having a X15 in bulk hauls? The truck is pretty much lightweight, and apparently I live in a hilly area of Ohio. I did not know this, but you got to have big leader stuff down here where I live. Okay, you need power. Okay, because remember, you know, the faster you can get there, the faster you can dump the load off, the more hauls you can make. Okay, I think a big leader stuff is easier on fuel. Yeah, why wouldn't you get an X15? Michael, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had my best driver tear the power lines down. That wasn't a good start to the week, but you know, shit happens. I'm thinking about getting that bumper sticker and just putting it on you know, putting it on the fucking back of the truck, like shit happens. What are you gonna do? Yeah. J Bone came down here and he's like, man, this is hilly as fuck. I was like, what are you talking about? Dude, this is just. And Fuzzy came down here and visited me, and I helped him fix a car for his friend. And what did he say? He goes, why is it so hilly down here? You know, I didn't even think about it. You know, Nope. Oh, yes, I have had one breakdown with hot mix in it. When the Western Star blew up, it had 25 tons of asphalt on it. What I did is I had a buddy come. He towed me back to the plant, okay, and I had enough air pressure to engage the PTO, and he drove me around the plant while I raised the bed up, okay, and then we dumped off the asphalt. No, Chris. No. He would have to get his own. I wouldn't. I don't want it. Mine are 500 horse right now. These stock trucks, and they're weak sauce. You know what I'm saying? Total weak sauce. Oh, Peter. Hey, Yoga Doug has said shit happens. You got to get it off. That's the most important thing is getting the fucking load off. I like, I like big power. The Western Star has 650. The Western Star runs good. Yeah, you would have been 275. Yeah. Yeah, I have. You know, I like the bolt bends. The bolt bends are fucking great. Yeah, I mean, I've been having this cold that I've been not been able to get rid of for a couple months. That's probably because I haven't been to the doctor to get it done. And all the talking I do on live streams and juggling these two hot phones gets to be a problem. I'm gonna go get some water because I got like a little thing. The bolt bins cost a pretty penny. You know, it was the first part of the order was 16 grand is how much it cost. No, I don't need a Mountain Dew. You know, I got to get some water down. You know. Yeah, I know. This is really me. I would love to have a truck with an old KTA Cummins. Big 19-liter Cummins. I mean, it would drink 100 gallons worth of fuel to go to here to Dayton, but it would be fucking awesome. You would pass everything but the gas station. Yeah, but I got 25 of every size. You know, and that's like 150 nuts of each size. I got a lot of shit. I got a bunch of shit. No, it came from Kimball Midwest. Yeah, Kuhn does need to borrow some trucks from me. You know. Well, actually, mine have my name on the door, so. Yes, I shot an updated shop tour video. It'll probably be out Friday. You know. Do I need all those bolts? Well, yes. You know, you need everything. I would say we take 30 to 40 days off a year because of rain. Just depends. I usually budget about 35 a season. Right now, we've been averaging one a week. You know, it is what it is, but, you know, whatever. No, I don't need herpes. You can just buy one bolt bin. All my stuff is custom. Wait till you guys see the video. You know, it actually says custom for Justin Sturgill Trucking on it. It's fucking awesome. You know. You know. Yeah, I don't know. They won't let us pave in the rain down here. Everyday Fleet Tech, you are correct. No, I plan on sticking to hot mix. Like I told you, probably over $150,000 with everything that I have. You know. I mean, I got stuff, you know. I mean, listed as business assets, I have like $175,000 worth of like tools, equipment, that type of stuff for the shop. You know, those are listed as assets on my company. You know. Yeah, I know, Ken. Fucking. They canceled tonight and it ain't raining at all, so I don't know. What was my first truck? It was that Sterling that I had. That was my first truck. That was the first truck I had. Hey, Snowman, what's going on? My first car was a 1990 Ford Probe. Okay, in popular belief, okay, what Jay Young said is not true. I had a 1990 Ford Probe. I sold that and bought, I had an Integra. That got totaled when I think I was 21. And then at 21, I bought the Chevrolet ZR2 county truck. Okay, and I bought that in 2002, paid it off in 2008. And then I drove that till, you know, last year when I bought the Street Beast. You know, So I drove that car for 16 years because it was paid off. And, you know, when you're traveling around the country, I didn't drive a car very much, you know. So I really didn't need another vehicle. But just to clarify that, you know, it wasn't my high school vehicle. Yes, I lived in Cincinnati basically my whole life, born and raised here, but you know, the 10 years that I was racing and stuff, you know, I I lived in other places. Yeah, Michael, you know, I'd like to see it. I'm looking for a service truck. Maybe I should ask JC Smith if he could get me a service truck. Sometimes we dump into a paver, and then on the highway, you're going to dump into a transfer buggy every time. On a state route, you are dumping into a transfer buggy every time. Thank you, Tim Riley. Yeah, I graduated. I graduated high school in 1999. So, you know, well, Kuhn really didn't get a service truck. Transport One bought a service truck from J.C. Smith. You know, J.C. Smith took a third-party personal check. You know what I'm saying? Awesome. You know. Yes, I've seen the 12 amp hour battery. I got 3 of them on order. You couldn't have transfer pump. You couldn't have like transfer trucks or pull a trailer in the state of Ohio. So I could never go for that. Uh, Transfer buggy is a buggy that goes in front of the paver, and you dump into that, then it puts it into the paver. So they can continuously pave. You'd have to see it on side of the highway. It is what it is. How much salt do we haul in an average year? Depends on the snowfall. Yeah, you're not going to get a million miles out of these new trucks. No, my next big purchase will be some really badass shop equipment. Well, you guys will have to stay tuned for that. Yeah, there you go. Fleet of wheelbarrows. That's funny. How many KTMs do you do a year? What is a KTM? I don't know what a KTM is. You know, miles. We average about 55 to 60. 1,000 miles a year. Why don't you think you'll get a million miles? A dump truck, you will never get a million miles out of. It'll be flat, wore the fuck out. Uh, just remember this: dump trucks uh, get about half. So if you see a dump truck with 400,000 miles on it, okay, that's like a road tractor with a million miles on it, okay? That's about the wear point because they're just fucking beat to death. Because you're on and off the throttle, you're running you're revving up the throttle, you're idling. It's fucking hard on the equipment. It burns between 34 and 40 gallons a shift. We are burning basically 40 gallons a shift. So think about it's we're running 7 shifts a day. It's 40 gallons a shift. Fuel lasts about 2.5 days for 1,000 gallons. Yeah, they have idle timers on there. I haven't figured out how to use it yet, but they're on there. Yes, I have my own fuel tank on site, and we have cards. The warranty is 250,000 miles on the engine. 250,000 miles on the engine. And I have to block this fucking number because, dude, I'm fucking over you. I'm fucking over you. Yeah, I know. I need to buy a gas station. No, it's not Coon. It's that same number that called Coon. That Coon put in his live stream. Your tank takes 15,000 gallons, Marco. I need that. The fuel would go bad probably before we used all that. You know? No problem, man. Yeah, I mean, we're burning. I figured, I have a feeling with 8 or 9 trucks, we're going to be burning 1,000 gallons of fuel a day. They're going to have to bring fuel every day. You know, that's my guess. I really don't know. Yeah, 15,000 gallons, Marco. I cringe at my fuel bills. Okay, I got another one out there for 700, or I think it's 900 and some odd gallons. It's above ground. It would be, no, using cards because the drivers bitch. They like it here at the fuel. Yeah, my fuel bill last year totaled $82,000. You know. Yeah, 30 grand plus. Yeah, I know. My fuel bill's $2,200 a week. Right now, I'm like, whoa. No, it's more than that. It's $2,200. It's about $2,600 every 3 days. You know. I keep 330 gallons on DEF, and we're probably halfway through that in a month. So it's going to be 300 gallons of DEF fluid a month, and you know, 8,000 gallons of fuel probably. No, Michael, I'm not. You know. Yeah, I know. I'm using way more fuel than I think, dude. It's fucking. We're killing it. Fuel is fuck. What is it? I think I'm paying like $2.90 a gallon right now. Yeah, no, they're not better for the environment. To be honest with you, the fuel is not any better in these new trucks. The fuel economy is not the greatest, especially in big liter Cummins stuff. You know, 4.8 loaded is what we're getting right now on average. That's what the little computer says, so it's really probably 4.6. Yeah, they have Jakes on all of them. Yeah, the income is so much more. Yeah, Kevin, you're right. There is an economy version of the Cummins engine. I have 3 of them. There's nothing economy about it. Yeah, 3.1. Yeah, there you go. Well, you had a big horsepower fucking motor. 3.8. That's probably what we're going to get. No, I didn't price Western Stars. Nope. There is video cameras when you get fuel. I watch them fuel up every day. Nobody is pulling their car over there. None of them, you know, none of them have diesel trucks. They're single turbo stuff. Yeah, you're going to need a loan, Michael. Probably me. Joel's pretty good. The backup cameras work great. I got 411s in mine with 22 and a halves, which make it like a 390 gear. That's too much. You know, it needs to be less than that. The trucks that I bought come with a 391 gear with 24 fives on it. So that'll make it about a 373. I think that'll get a little bit better fuel economy right there. Joel has good content. I like Joel. Me and Joel get along fine, you know. Joel is a good dude. You know, a lot of good content over there. But anyway, like always, guys, my throat's starting to hurt. I've talked too much. It's been 80 minutes. I just wanted to say I got canceled for rain. It's not about to rain. So, the joys of my life. But anyway, thanks for watching, and all that shit. Like always, we had 286 people in here. Not a lot of commenters. Other people, here's to you. But, it is what it is, guys. But later, I gotta fucking go.